My name is Elara Vance, and I'm a cartographer. But I don't draw maps of seas or mountains. I map data. I find the patterns in the chaos, the straight lines in the noise. My life is a reflection of my work, neat, ordered, and predictable. I have a color-coded schedule for my week, a system for my grocery list, and a 5-year plan that is written, laminated, and to be perfectly honest, my most prized possession. Control is comforting. Predictability is peace. And every single day for the last 2 years, my world has existed within these 4 walls. A perfect, sterile grid. My colleague, Maya, says I'm allergic to spontaneity. She says my life is so organized it's basically a prison of my own making. I prefer to call it efficiently managed expectations. There's a difference. This morning started like any other. I had a presentation to give at 10 a.m. sharp. My datasets were perfectly prepared. I had my coffee black, no sugar, exactly 4.5 ounces. I was in the zone. And then everything went off-grid. A notification blinked on my secondary monitor. It was a personal messaging app, one I rarely use. The profile picture was a drawing of a compass. The message was from an unknown sender. It read, "Good morning, Elara. You look like you're navigating a storm today. Maybe turn your compass toward the break room. The new coffee is less bitter than your last batch." My immediate, logical reaction was panic. A person, a stranger, was watching me. They knew my coffee order. They knew I was stressed about the presentation. They were mapping me. This wasn't just a message, it was a calculation, a data point I hadn't accounted for. Maya appeared at my desk like she always does when I'm having a crisis. She read the message and declared it romantic. I declared it a threat to my personal security protocol. She told me to go to the break room and get the coffee. I told her it was a trap. She said I was so deep in my grid that I couldn't see a romantic gesture if it was wearing a neon sign and tap dancing on my desk. I had no intention of being spontaneous. I was simply going to the break room to gather more data on this mapmaker. I was going to conduct a reconnaissance mission to locate and neutralize a potential threat. I was going to observe and analyze. I walked into the break room and did a systematic search. I checked every face. I noted the body language of every person in the room. Nobody seemed suspicious. They were all just getting coffee. This was a dead end. Then I did the most irrational thing I had done in a decade. I poured myself a cup of the new coffee. I took a sip, bracing myself for the bitter taste I expected. It was perfect. It was precisely the right temperature and the right flavor. It was exactly what I needed, even though I didn't know it. It was a data point I hadn't accounted for. And for the first time in a long time, I didn't hate the feeling of being a little lost. As I walked back to my desk, I found something else. It wasn't on my monitor this time. It was on my chair. A small, folded piece of paper. I unfolded it. It was a crudely drawn map. There were no words, just a path leading to a corner of the office with a large plant. A small, hand-drawn X marked the spot. My perfectly ordered world was officially under construction. They say you can't get to where you're going unless you know where you are. But what if you don't even know where you want to go? This was the map to my heart. And I was about to learn that the best maps are the ones that let you get lost.
Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Don't miss the hunt. Up next, episode 2, the coffee code. You'll want to see this. And who do you think the mapmaker is? Comment below. Because every map has a secret and we're about to find it.